Hi, welcome back to Zoke. In this video we're talking about how to use a buzzer. The buzzer can be used for lots of different programs, like making a tiny model of a security system, a motion detector that sends off an alarm, and this little speaker can substitute for a prototype with it. Seems like a very tiny piece of equipment. But the type of idea here with the speaker, with this buzzer, this piezo buzzer, it's really important because it's a whole different field of electronics, a whole different field of electricity and mechanical engineering that we could learn about. Okay, and we're just going to go very baseline here. That speaker works by a ceramic piece being pressed, which is causing the sound that you hear, the buzzing. Okay, I'm going to unplug it for a second. Let's talk about the code. Let's look at how to build it, and then we can go from there. Alright, the build here is relatively simple. We're running a jumper wire from pin 9, which is one of the PWM digital pins that basically can act like an analog pin where it can vary the voltage a little bit. And that's going to the piezo buzzer. And it doesn't matter which side I plug it into the buzzer because these are non-polarized buzzers, meaning we can plug it into any side. And then from the buzzer to the resistor to the power rail and back to the ground, creating a very simple circuit. All right, we're going to use this basic build for both of the codes that we have in there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at those. All right, now in this first code, it's very simple. We're using the buzzer. I'm declaring it as pin 9. I'm stating that this buzzer is an output. Now here's where the code changes. We have a new code called tone, which sets at what pin is being activated and at what frequency, what hertz is that sound going. Okay. Now the higher you go to a point, the higher pitch it'll be. When you hit about 12,000 to 16,000, depending on how old you are, you might not be able to hear it anymore. Okay. And this reminds me of years ago where they had the ringtones that were adults couldn't hear it because it was so high pitched. And then if you go lower, like down to 100, it kind of gets a lower tone and it actually gets quieter and more of like a really low buzz. Use the delay. It's such a common code that we'll use with Arduino. And then no tone is turning it off, saying, okay, nothing for that time. And it's just kind of like turning on an LED, except for I'm using different codes to turn on the buzzer. All right, we're going to take a look at another code here called Come Thou Fount from Every Blessing. And this is a song that I've tweaked the code to play. And it's a very advanced tutorial. You can change it to write your own song, but do caution you, it's going to take a lot of time and effort. All right, first thing I've done is I've declared the buzzer is 9. That's the pin that's activating. Then another integer I'm saying is the length of the song. How many notes, including rest, are in this song, which is 48. Very basic because I'm only using part of the notes from the song. I'm only using the right hand, the melody part of the song, and labeling it out. And now this song has no rest in there, so it starts with an E chord, D, C, C, E, G, and all those notes. Okay. And then the beats for that. Now, I've changed it because my song uses eighth notes and my code only would work for quarter notes. I basically doubled everything. So eighth notes are 1, 2 is quarter notes, and 4 would be a whole rest. Then I set the tempo. Now, I played with the tempo just to get it right. And now this is different from a tempo to a song you might learn where you're saying, oh, 60 beats per minute, set it as that. Well, it's kind of the opposite. The lower you go, the faster the song will get. So you want to increase it to make it slower. And that's because this is working with the delay. It's not actually setting the tempo as you would think on like a metronome. Finally, I'm setting just the output for that buzzer pin, saying, oh, this is going to play noise, or play song actually. And then inside the void loop, I'm using a for loop. So we're kind of putting a lot of things together now. And I'm saying play this song for as long as the song is, for as many notes as there are. And through the code, I'm talking about I have if statements, else statements, tempo with the delay, and all of that I didn't actually write. I'm just pulling from another version and editing. You would leave that alone yourself. And this is our other parts of the code that is important. If you wanted to change what key you were playing this, you would have to change the frequency or the hertz values that you have here that would go with each chord. And then once the song's over, it will quit and stop the song. All right, so you can edit this and make your own song as well. All right, good luck using a buzzer. Enjoy, have fun.